Here we are in section 1-5 exercises, numbers 25 through 36. And here we are asked to multiply. So we're just going to do it straight through. Here we have 156 times 8. And let's just do it the normal way. We're going to start 8 times 6 we're starting from the right and we're moving to the left. 8 times 6 is a 48. So we put the 8 down there and put the 4 up there. 8 times 5 is 40, plus that 4 that we carried is 44. So we're going to put the 4 down there and 40 up there. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 4 is 12. So we get 1,248 as the answer. Good. Number 26. These are fractions, and we have a negative, so we've got to keep both of those rules in mind. With fractions, we times straight across on the top, straight across on the bottom. So 5 times 3, that's going to equal a 15, and 14 times 2 is a 28, and then a negative times a positive is a negative. Good. Number 27. 2,386 times 7, it's already set up in our usual format. So 7 times 6 is 42. Put the 2 down there and carry the 4. 7 times 8 is 56. Plus that 4 that we carried is 60. So we put the 0 down here and put the 6 up there. That's 60. 7 times 3 is 21. Plus the 6 is 27. So we're going to put the 7 down here and carry the 2 for 27. 7 times 2 is 14. Plus that 2 is a 16 and no place to carry it. So 16,702. All right, next one, number 28. 2.35 times 9. And in this one, you can tell, we've got a decimal going on, so we need to pay attention to the rule with decimals. So let's do it normal first. 9 times 5 is a 45. We carried the 4, put the 5 down there. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 4 is a 31. So there's a 1 down there and a 3 up top. 9 times 2 is 18. Plus that 3 is a 21. So 21.15. And with decimals and multiplication, we count up the total number of digits behind the decimal. So we have 1, 2. And so we need to end up at 1, 2. So 21.15 is correct. All right, the next one, number 29. 536 times 23. Now I'm going to do this, I'm going to put 2 different colors down here, 2 and 3, so we can kind of keep track of what's going on. 3 times 6 is 18, that's 8, carry a 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus that 1 that we carried is 10, that's a 0 there and a 1 up there. 3 times 5 is 15, plus the 1 is 16. Now I'll switch to the color. We're going to multiply this 2 through. Now notice the 2 is in the tens column, that's a 20, so we're going to end up with a 0 in this answer. So 2 times 6 is 12, carry a 1. Now that's where the color is going to be good because now I know that I'm carrying it as I'm multiplying the 2 through. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7, and 2 times 5 is 10. There was no carrying on that one. So the end answer here is, add these guys together. 8 plus 0 is 8. 0 plus 2 is 2. 16 plus 7 is 3. Carry the 1. That's 13. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And 1. So it's 12,328. Good. Next question. Number 30. Negative 5/9 times negative 11/8. So we have negatives and fractions. So we're going to, again, fractions, multiply straight across the top, straight across the bottom. 5 times 11 is 55. And 9 times 8 is 72. And a negative times a negative is a positive. So these guys actually cancel each other out. Other direction of the other direction is positive. Good. Now, number 31. We have decimals and negatives being multiplied together here. So we're going to ignore the decimals to begin with, and then at the very end, we're going to count up and get 1, 2, 3, 4 digits behind the decimal. So during that time, we're going to do that guy in red, and we'll do another one in green. We'll do that guy in green. There we go. Okay, so let's do the 2 in red. 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 1 is 17, carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 2 times 2 is 4. All right, now we're going to jump the 5 through. 5 times 5, oh wait, we're one digit over, so we put a 0 there just to begin with for the second level. 5 times 5 is 25. There's a 5, carry a 2. That's where color comes in handy. 5 times 8 is 16. No, 5 times 8 is 40. Plus the 2 is a 42. There's a 2 there and a 4 there. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 4 is 19, carry the 1, and 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. Now we're going to add these together, and we end up with 0 plus 0 is 0, 7 plus 5 is 2, carry the 1, 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 2 is 10, carry a 1, 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 9 is 14, carry a 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, and 1. So we have 1, 2, 4, 0, 2, 0. Now let's get the decimal in the right spot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 digits behind. There's 3 there, and there's 1 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 12.4020. And now that we have everything in the right spot, notice that that 0 is not actually necessary. 12.402 would be the answer. Now, note we can double check to see if our answer makes sense. Here we have roughly 5 times 2. The answer should be somewhere near 10 if we use our estimation abilities from previous sections. 5 times 2, roughly 10. Now, if we would have put the decimal in the wrong spot and put it there, we would have had 124. That's nowhere near 10. Or if we would have put it right here, that's also nowhere near 10, 1.24. So yeah, 12.4, that's the one that is closest to 10. So our estimation can help us get that right answer. Okay, number 32. We have fractions multiplying. So we get 5 times 9 is a 45. And 7 times 11 is a 77. And notice there's nothing special, no negatives, nothing we need to do there. 45, 77s. Good. Number 33. Here we have a negative 172 times 244. So I'm going to use 3 different colors on here. There's a 2, and there's a 4, and there's a 4. So 244, let's do it in 3 different colors to keep track of everything. Starting at the right, 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 7 is 28. So we carry a 2 there. 4 times 1 is 4, plus that 2 is a 6. Good deal. Now we move to the next digit over. Put a 0 there because that 4 is not a 4, it's a 40. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 7 is 28. 8, carry a 2. Notice I'm going to cover that up. Now it's a green one since I'm doing it with this green digit. 4 times 1 is 4, plus that 2 is a 6. Yeah, notice the 4 is 688, and that 4 gave us 688, but it was a 4D, so there was an extra 0 there. And let's do the final row. 2 times 2, put 2 zeros there because that 2 isn't a 2, it's a 200. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 7 is 14. That's a carry a 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus the 1 is a 3. Now we add them all up. 8 plus 0 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. Carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 8 is 15, plus 4 is 19. Carry the 1. 1 plus 6 plus 4 is 11. Carry the 1. And that's a 4. And so we get 41968. Are there any decimals we have to worry about? No, we don't have to worry about any decimals. We have a negative sign, though, that we need to worry about. And a negative times a positive is indeed a negative. Excellent. Okay, number 34. We'll just do it all in one color this time. 781 times 43. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 8 is 4. Carry a 2. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 2 is 23. Now we jump the 4 through. Don't forget to put a 0 down there. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 8 is 32. There's a 2 down there. Carry that 3 up there. 4 times 7 is 28 plus the 3. 28 plus 3 is a 31. 3 plus 0 is 3. 4 plus 4 is 8. 3 plus 2 is 5. 2 plus 1 is 3. And 3. We get 33,583. Excellent. Now we're going to do number 35. This is 0.0055 times 55. So 55, I'll put that one on top. We could put either guy on top, 0.0055. So 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 5 is 25, plus that 2 is a 27. The next digit over, we have a 0 first, and then 5 times 5 is 25. Carry the 2. Hey, it's that same 2. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 2 is 27. And notice the zeros will just give us 0. So 5 plus 0 is 5. 7 plus 5 is 2. Carry a 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 7 is 10. Carry a 1 is 3. 3025. Now we've got to count up the appropriate number of decimals. It looks like we have 4 behind the decimal here. That's 4 places. And none here, so total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 0.3025. Fascinating. Okay, number 36, last one. 2/13 times -5. Now that's -5 over 1, if we recall. So straight across the top, straight across the bottom. 2 times 5 is 10. 13 times 1 is 13. And a positive times a negative is indeed a negative. So -10/13. Excellent.